just hit that subscribe button because you don't want to be late for 1 million special. 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗦 has made the old molotov smoke trick popular again, and here you can see them executing this self-destructive move in their official match. Sadly for them, enemies quickly smoked off Banana, ruining their 400 IQ attempt within seconds, but you can see the idea they were going for. When smoke hits a burning object, in this case 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗦, it pops immediately, and since smoke was aimed at his hip height, it creates a gap under a smoke that they try to use as a one-way towards Banana. Since T-ramp is at the lower position than CT side car, it gives advantage to T's to see CTs first. You just need to make sure smoke is placed low enough, otherwise it's not a one-way but always smoke, and obviously you can try to use the same floating smoke idea anywhere around CSGO. Good luck. Inferno and Coldzera with a nasty gap angle. He gets 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗦 with ease, and from his perspective it was an impossible situation as you can't really spot anything to shoot back at. It was such a surprise that 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗦 didn't fire at all. Well played from Cold, as we love to see those uncommon plays get the W. Alright, we are in 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗦's eyes on Overpass, and I really like their rather unique way to jump spot any info from B short. With 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗦 they build a quick two-man tower behind this stone wall, which makes them both rather safe for wallbangs unless opponents have AWP in B short. Top guy 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗦 jumps for info. In this case no one was there, no free damage opportunity, but still valuable info gathered, and the angle they did it from is just unexpected/OP enough to make it into the video. Next up, Mirage, CT spawn in electronics POV. He takes a corner position, aims at the bottom side of this small dark window, then runs plus jump throws. You need to do it as quickly as possible because it's gonna be a one-way smoke for your teammate jumping from window to short. In this case it's simple, every millisecond of a delay could be lethal as your teammate has literally no cover, but when he gets to the position and drops down on the edge behind the short fence, this spot combined with a one-way smoke could be very powerful. Just know when to fall back if you don't have underpass control, because otherwise you could get flanked hard. A cool aggro idea from JR's perspective on Overpass. Firstly, he goes for the deep T entrance molly, then gets stuck into this banana corner, aims like shown at the edge of the wall, plus jump throw. Smoke goes over party and lands to entrance of a playground, allowing two of his teammates to push long and control fountain with ease. We can see that he failed his first molotov, but smoke arrived nice and smooth, plus the whole idea definitely needs some spotlight, because when CTs have once captured that much map control early in the round, it makes T's life pretty dang complicated. Alright, Nuke and 𝗧𝗞𝗦 here shows us a cool nade combo that helped his team to control CT side outside. Line yourself up according to the shadow. Then firstly he throws a jump throw hell window smoke that you can pause yourself if you want to mimic it, because there are just too many alternatives for that. But the next up molotov is surely an interesting one. Aim a bit right from the building corner like presented, plus a casual left click throw. He ends the combo with above the building run throw deep flashbang. Surely the whole set of nades is useful, but in my opinion this molotov needs some extra spotlight as it gets all AWPers/riflers move away from this annoying behind the box position. It doesn't fully cover heaven though, so watch out as they can still potentially peek you from there. We're gonna continue in 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗦's eyes on Mirage aka 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗏. He gets stuck onto some wood, aims where the shadow line crosses the small stony edge, plus jump throw. Smoke bounces a couple of times and lands on the bench, blocking triple box players' vision, but at the same time leaving their feet available for connector/short angle. That's obviously calculated because 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗏 pushes connector, and if there would be anyone behind that smoke, 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗏 could easily frag them. Simple as that. Surely a nice team play one-way smoke to have in your arsenal, especially for your future quick A splits. Nuke and 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗏 with a quick reminder to you, CS is all about small details. When you don't want to let CTs potentially to get any extra money, then you can easily move a defuse kit by shooting at it. In this round they were all defending it anyway, but in your future games a couple of bullets towards it could move it just enough to hide it or just enough away from bomb, so they can't that easily take it, plus win -5 seconds towards their defuse. Alright, nickelback's POV on Nuke with not as good background music as you would expect here, but with a smoke that starts from wall back hugging position, a bit left from the shadow on the ground. Then aim like shown, according to the box lines, it's actually a pretty loosey-goosey lineup. Use the same height, plus make sure smoke won't hit the A bomb site building, but at the same time flies very close to it. If you're ready, then just run a bit longer than usual and jump throw. After doing a big bounce, smoke should end up in front of hell windows. When this smoke is usually thrown from nearby T-spawn, then now you know one extra alternative how to do it from outside. Frozen's perspective in a round where Team Big does the regular L smokes on Nuke. This is what might happen to you when you use a deep garage smoke like that. Frozen gets boosted by Chris J and can enjoy pretty much one-way vision towards outside. All this results in a one-way ticket for 𝗧𝗥𝗖𝗞𝗦 out from the round. As you can see, it's almost impossible for opponent's side to spot anyone on top of the two-man tower there. Super general. Now the next clip is nicely connected with the previous one, because when you think L smokes is not good enough, you can go for the alternative 3 smokes diagonal wall here in Navi example. Here's the first smoke of the wall by Electronic. The second one is thrown by Perfecto, and it's actually the very same smoke we saw in one of my previous Pro Tricks episodes, thrown by Elec as a solo smoke to outside. And lastly, simple, to end up the wall with a third smoke, closest one to the garage. See that the enemy's first molotov close to red didn't ruin any of the smokes, plus the second molotov close to red didn't win any time really, since Navi could still cross to secret from the other side of the red box. Also, no one died from the garage one-way vision. Looks like too good to be true. We're gonna continue with a high IQ, heroic play from 𝗧𝗥𝗚𝗖𝗞𝗦 to save the bomb on Dust 2. I personally really enjoyed it. Even though it's not necessarily a trick, it's surely an idea you can implement to your own team play. When he sees the bomb drop down, he knows his best chance is to try to go and save it as quickly as possible before enemy side sets up their heavy defense on the bomb. So he does what Nike has always said to us, just do it, with a decent success, as they at least got the bomb planted. Next up, 𝗧𝗥𝗖𝗞𝗦 with an amazing fake smoke on Overpass. He gets on the barrel, aims like shown, in between those black rectangles at the post, plus jump throw. Smoke ends up close to A side, blocking off CT's vision towards short, as it could be a great setup smoke for your A attack, but you throw it from outside monster, it could work very well as a fake smoke. Big brain 𝗧𝗥𝗖𝗞𝗦 strikes again. Here you can see a simple nade stack from Face Boys, 𝗧𝗥𝗖𝗞𝗦 and Cold. Nothing too special, just a way you can try to get entry into your rounds as well. 2 coordinated bouncy nades from B bomb side, but make sure to practice it beforehand to get your angles right, because this wall actually has some pretty annoying edges that could ruin your long distance bounces. If you manage to nail it though, the result could be similar, an easy frag and plenty of damage, even though those guys were in deep apps entrance. If you ever have problems in your life, just stay positive and be glad that at least your name is not a problem. Plus, even if you're one of those who pick themselves a tricky name like that, you probably can cause some problems for your opponents. And in this case, he only does it with a smoke plus flash, corner position and at the wall aiming spot. Then he walks to another corner without moving his crosshair, plus jump throws a smoke that blocks off vision from long/library, allowing your team to go CT arch. After that, the lined up jump throw flash that's meant to pop at anyone playing inside the arch. A cool nade combo, especially the smoke, which is line up, allows it to be thrown close from inside the regular left side top mid smoke. Overpass and JLAYM with a molly from playground to A short. Seems like he lined the brown wood up with the green wood further back, then aim at the dark part of the sandbox, run a bit plus jump throw. The fire gets nicely mid part of the short, a good old effective result with a further back, safer throwing position. Use it well. Considering his latest performances, 𝗧𝗥𝗖𝗞𝗦 totally deserves to be a closer for today's video with a unique molotov from T-roof to heaven. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed. I believe it's a double click jump throw bind, correct me if I'm wrong. We're gonna see with notification people in the next one, and peace out.